Slightly different sujiko puzzle here, again from the Telegraph, number 48. Still 9 squares and 9 numbers to find, 1 to 9, not repeated. The 4 corner squares must all add up to the numbers in the middle, so those 4 must add up to 12, those to 17, those to 22, those to 20. Slight difference is that they're color coded, so the blue ones must add up to 9, the yellow ones must add up to 14, and the green ones must add up to 22. So the dead giveaway here is that the yellow ones are 9 and that is 12, so those two must add up to 3, and there's only 2 numbers that can add up to 3, and that's a 1 and a 2, and a 1 or a 2 in there. If that is 3, then that 2 of that square, 3 from 20, those must equal 17, and there's only 2 numbers that can add up to 17, and that's 9 and 8. So that must be an 8 or a 9, an 8 or a 9. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 and 9 are taken, 1 or 2 are taken. So we've got to find where those 3 to 7 lie. The yellow ones here are 14. So 14 from 17 leaves 3. So that's got to be a 3. And if that's a 3 and they add up to 9, then that's got to be a 6. So that's got to be a 3 and that's got to be a 6. So 3 and 6 are found. That leaves 4, 5 and 7. They add up to 14. So if that was a 1, those 2 must add up to 13. And of the numbers we've got left, 4, 5 and 7, we can't make 13. If that's a 2, then that's got to be 12. 2, 14 is 12. And the only 2 that we can make up there is 5 and 7. So that has got to be a 2 in there. And that's a 2, that's got to be a 1. And so that's 5 or 7. 5 or 7. So all that's left, 5 and 7, is a 4. So that's got to be a 4. 9, 8, 17, 18, 22. 22, so the greens add up to 22. Now this has got to add up to 22. So we've got 6. 6 from 22 leaves 16. 8 and 5 is 13. 9 and 7 is 16. So that's got to be a 9. And that's got to be a 7, which makes that a 5, which makes that an 8. Problem solved. 8 and 2 is 10, 10, 20. 3, 6 and 6 is 12. 10, 17. 11, 18, 22. Problem solved.